Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the Senior Design Proposal presentation. Our project is Gwinnett County Early Voting Event Wait Time Optimization. My name is Shi, and also presenting today with me is Peiqi, and other members of our team are Miran and Andrew. And first of all, I will be giving some information on our client. Gwinnett County is the second most populous county in the state with an estimated population of 80,500. The county has the most minorities in the state. Our client, the Gwinnett County Board of Registration and Election, is responsible for all election services within the county. And currently in an election, there will be 156 election day polling locations and 4 advanced in-person voting sites: the Centerville, the Kula, George Pierce, and Lucky Shoals, as well as the main office. Our project will be focused on the advanced in-person voting locations. The problem is that during the advanced polling events, all of the 4 locations experience high wait times. Centerville is the most problematic and averages 4 hours in wait times during the most recent presidential election, while the other 3 locations all have average wait times over 1.25 hours. Our project scope includes resources allocations among these locations and possible relocation and/or new location. We will make forecasting model and stochastic model as well as facility location analysis, which are going to be discussed later. Our deliverable will be a resource allocation tool and some facility location recommendation. And finally, our value will be represented by voters' wait hours saved. And this graph illustrates the voting process at each of the 4 locations. Advanced polling event starts from 7 a.m. and ends at 7 p.m. Voters arrive at the reception where they will check in. Then they will go through several preliminary processes to verify their voter status and be assigned voter cards. They will then use direct recording electronics or DRE to submit their votes and leave. As the 2 primary tasks of our project are resource allocation and polling location placement, we may be facing some constraints. First is money. The county has budget for these polling events and a limited number of polling machine DREs. Staff serving the election get paid, and some places that are eligible for such election event might require rent and fees. So we want to make sure we don't overspend on money. And different locations might have different conditions and availabilities. Some places may have smaller areas, so they could not hold up as many equipment and personnel as we wish. And finally, there are various federal and state regulations. For example, seniors over 65 years old need special treatment such as faster line or medical care. And this will take our attention when we're considering staff assignment. And also, there has to be handicap ramp at each location to facilitate people in need. And our object, as per our client's request, is to have 90% voters wait time to be no more than 1 hour. And now I'm gonna hand it over to Peiqi to talk about our design strategy.
Okay, I'm gonna explain our methodology for doing this project. The first one, we're gonna build a forecasting model which will forecast the arrivals that will come for a certain polling location. And the forecast model will have many factors which will affect the result, like weather, demographic, population, election type, and date. For demographic, let's say there are several regions. The portion of ethnic groups for different regions are different. So, for a certain ethnic group, they may tend to be more likely to come to for voting than another ethnic group, and the election type also matters because let's say for presidential election there will be more people coming, so that's also a factor. And we will take a look at some historical data and then formulate our forecasting model. We will use a statistical tool to get the result. Next, we will build a stochastic model, which is the same as a simulation model. We will simulate the whole process for our system. As you can see, there are 5 stations. We have to make some adjustments for the number of machines in each station to get the optimal to reduce the wait time, to make the wait time optimized. And in addition, we may find another facility location for it. As you can see, the Gwinnett County is in the pink line, and the 4 blue spots are the 4 polling locations that they are currently using. They have some potential locations, but they have to rent it. We will choose some and then evaluate the results and give them some recommendations. The deliverables, there are 2 deliverables that we will hand to the customer. The first one is a resource allocation tool. It is an interactive tool that is easy for them to use, and it's based on our stochastic model. They can change some inputs and then see the results, like how many people are going to come for a certain polling location in a certain day. And the second one is a facility location recommendation. Like I said on the last page, we'll probably choose 1 or 2 more locations for them and do a cost-efficient analysis. Of course, they will cost more, but whether it's efficient or not, we will see. And the estimated hours saved will be 10,000 hours, but this is just an estimation. There is a good thing for our project because there is an actual election event in the early November for Gwinnett County, and we can actually implement our model, and we will see the results better. We will get a more realistic results than this one. And thank you for your time, and any questions for it?